Welcome back. Take a look at crypto this morning, which has been on a run. Bitcoin is higher, Ethereum and Litecoin are lower. Bitcoin finished up 12% yesterday, just shy of $90,000 for Bitcoin for the first time. Investors are buying into President-elect Trump's promise to make the U.S. the crypto capital of the planet. Trump also vowing to make the regulatory environment more supportive toward crypto business. The Washington Post out with this piece titled, Trump Eyes Pro-Crypto Candidates for Key Federal Financial Agencies. Joining me now is the Digital Chamber founder and CEO, Perianne. Perianne, good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. How do you expect the regulatory framework to change in this incoming Trump administration?
This is a once-in-a-generation opportunity, especially for us working in public policy for the digital asset markets. The American people have elected their very first pro-Bitcoin and crypto president of the United States and Congress. Over 250 members of the 119th Congress are pro-crypto. The reason why this is such a big deal is because policy and regulations matter to the performance of the digital asset markets. And over the past several years, we have had the federal government demonizing this industry, discriminating against this industry, chasing American digital asset businesses offshore, and we have lost ground internationally. So all eyes are on the SEC and the CFTC, who oversee the digital asset markets, to put into place clear regulations so businesses can build, develop, and invest here and make the United States the digital asset capital of the world.
So what has been the most onerous? I mean, I know we've had so many complaints around Gary Gensler at the SEC, but what has been the most onerous in terms of rules stopping more expansion of this industry, Perianne, and how do you think that is tweaked?
It's the lack of regulatory clarity coupled with a very aggressive regulation by enforcement posture of the Securities and Exchange Commission. That's why Chairman Gensler has been so heavily criticized by this industry. He's out there saying everything is a security. At the same time, you have the CFTC saying, no, many digital assets are commodities. The SEC has really taken the spotlight as the lead regulator, the lead voice in cryptocurrency, which is incorrect. Cryptocurrencies are commodities. It's really the CFTC that should be in that lead role. So when you have this regulation by enforcement posture, the SEC coming after some of our most brilliant companies across the United States and saying, gotcha, you actually were a security, even though you may have thought you were a commodity. We're not going to give you any guidance. There's no actual regulations. There's no statute. There's no law that defines this. And it's chased companies outside of the United States. And there's only a few businesses left here. So we have a lot of work to do now that we've elected our first pro-crypto president to realign the regulatory framework and to build a welcoming environment for digital asset businesses here in the United States.
I like the way you said it. I agree with that it has been regulation through enforcement. That's right, because it's like there was a piece in the Journal the other day, everybody's under investigation, everybody's under a probe. I mean, that's what they've been doing. But Perianne, we can exclusively report now that you are headed to the Federal Reserve right after this segment today to present a report on stablecoins. And that report is titled, How Stablecoins Are Extending U.S. Dollar Dominance, a Policymaker's Guide to Action. Tell us what's most important here.
The stablecoin markets have proven to be one of the most successful use cases and applications of blockchain technology. The stablecoin market is over a $4 trillion transaction market. That's larger than Visa and many other of the largest global payment networks. This is a very big deal. Why? Because it's taking U.S. dollars and bringing them to communities all around the world that previously did not have access to U.S. dollars. There is new field data available that says, where we looked at who are the people outside of the United States that are accessing stablecoins and what are they doing with them. And one of the top reasons why people outside of the U.S. are accessing stablecoins is to save in U.S. dollars. So this is extending the dollar into new markets, is creating new demand for for U.S. dollars, and it creates an incredible, powerful tool for financial inclusion globally. And our key point for the Federal Reserve and for our lawmakers here in Washington, D.C., is the U.S. already dominates this market. Over 99% of stablecoins circulating globally today are U.S. dollar dominated. So the U.S. is dominating the stablecoin market. We support regulation and oversight of stablecoin markets, but we want to make sure that we don't lose our edge. We want to make sure that we do no harm, that we protect our dominance. This is not only a tool for financial inclusion, this could also be a tool to strengthen the U.S. dollar and should preserve that world reserve currency status for the next generation.
Really important stuff. Perianne, great to get your take on all of this. Thank you.
Great to be here. Thanks, Maria.
All right, Perianne.